Denver is KBDI as well as WCET 48 in Cincinnati. Now we are talking about hardcore Doctor Who stations where the program has been on the air for years. And tonight we're calling this Hands Across America for Doctor Who, or Doctor Who Across America. What we're trying to do is get all the Doctor Who fans at all these stations to make sure that we can continue bringing the series to you. It is not part of the PBS schedule. It comes on top of our regular budget. In fact, I want to show you something. We're just watching one episode of Doctor Who right now, and this is actually a 2-inch videotape. And I don't even see this. I should share this with you. Many of the early Tom Baker stories are still sent to us this way at the station when we get Doctor Who episodes. This weighs, pretty heavy tape, maybe about 10 pounds, this tape. So Tom Baker, for example, we're talking about 172 of these tapes that have to be distributed, plus all the rights that go behind the episodes. It's not just the physical videotape, it's the cost of the actors, it's the cost of the music that's included in the episodes. All of these costs together are part of the licensing fee that we pay directly to the BBC in order to bring you Doctor Who on your public television station. And tonight, we are here to ask for your pledge of support so that we can continue to bring you Doctor Who, because we are Doctor Who fans, and we want to make sure the TARDIS stays materialized. Only you hold the keys to the TARDIS, and that is the pledge of support. When you join us right now as a member, got to tell you, these things are flying fast. This is the autographed limited edition collection. Once these are gone, they are gone. The moratorium episodes, classic Sylvester McCoy, Ghostlight. Wow, what a just incredible story. Of course, Sophie Aldred, very spooky stuff, good stuff too. Paradise Towers in here as well. Dragonfire and Sylvester's First with the lovely Kate O'Mara. Time in the Ronnie. And this very limited edition collection of 4 tapes autographed by the 7th Doctor himself, Sylvester McCoy, here to show his support tonight with Elaine.
Yes, that's us.
It is.
Our
We're on air. Hello again.
Sylvester McCoy is here with us. He's asking for your support. I asked you before, is there a future for Doctor Who? Anything new that's happening that we can tell the folks?
Well, yes, I've just finished completing a radio pilot for Radio 4, PBS, that's public broadcasting in England with Stephen Fry and John Sessions and various other people. Those that watch EastEnders, Dr. Clegg is in it, Len Fenton, the actor Len Fenton. And we've just finished doing that, so there's great hope that that might succeed. And then the powers that be at the BBC will say, wow, have you heard that new program on Radio 4? It's brilliant. We should do it on television, i.e. Doctor Who.
That's what we're hoping for, and that's why we need your support. Incidentally, when you do become a member and you give your support and help pay for the programs, as TJ was asking you for, you can get some real goodies for yourself. And we've got an awful lot of new thank you gifts for it. Tell them about this. I don't want to insult you, Sylvester, but I love the early Hartnell series.
Well, we are one and the same, aren't we not? Technically, William Hartnell is I and I is he.
They're generating over and over.
Yeah, The Edge of Destruction and Doctor Who, the pilot episode. So that's that pilot episode from Doctor Who, way back before 1963, and then The Edge of Destruction, all the stories, plus a documentary about the stories and also where they went and how they got lost and how they were discovered.
And there they are right there. Incidentally, it doesn't matter at what level that you become a member. What is important is that you do it, and can I suggest at that $40 level, we have a really neat, brand new, published in the year 2000, series of short stories. It's a paperback. It's got more than 300 pages. And Sylvester, the print is even small, so it's jam full of wonderful, wonderful short stories by all your favorite Doctor Who writers, and it's really a neat book.
I got to tell you, this is something, Elaine, we're very, very excited about this.
Item.
Now, this is something brand new that's very exciting to us. And when you join us as a member, your public television station, The Curse of the Fatal Death, this videotape, this is the best way right now for you to show support to your public television station. Come on, Iowa. Where's
What about New Hampshire?
What about Pittsburgh? Come on, Pittsburgh. And, of course, can't forget Denver as well.
Cincinnati.
And, of course, the loyal Doctor Who fans in Cincinnati. Where are you guys? We're waiting for your call right now to make sure the Doctor stays on the air. Got to tell you about this, Curse of the Fatal Death. Now, you were asking about Doctor Who coming back. Came back in a kind of a parody mode, and this is great. Rowan Atkinson plays the Doctor in this episode. The Doctor agrees to meet his old friend, the Master, on the planet Tercerus.
Whoa.
But when the Doctor arrives, assisted by the lovely Emma, the Master has prepared a series of hideous tortures for them. Now, Joanna Lumley is in this.
A lot of good people. Yeah.
And Joanna is also the daughter on ABBA.
If you say so.
You're
right.
This is good stuff. It is brand new and it's yours. But right now, to show his support for Doctor Who, here all the way from England, the 7th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, I beg of you, make these wonderful people here, who have volunteered, by the way, because they believe in public broadcasting, as I do, and hopefully, and I know you do as well, so make them work. Ring in and pledge. You can pledge as little as, what is it, $40 for a month. That's $10 a week. You could smoke yourself to death for less, for more. But anyway, phone up and pledge, and you get also, not only are you then having the joy of watching Doctor Who on your TV screens, but you get a present. Oh, hello. Oh, you've gone away. Oh, you get a present just like this one here, $40 on the screen. Hello, who am I speaking to? Hello? Come in, please. My name is Sylvester McCoy. You've just dialed this number, and you're breathing very heavily. Hello? Are you too shy to speak? Well, just wave then. I'll wave to you. Hello. And I'll put you onto this lady here. Oh, it's a gentleman. I'm going to get new glasses and see what happens.
Okay, now it's time to roll up our sleeves, and I'm literally rolling them up. You can't see me doing it, and really get to work, because I know you. I know that you watch Doctor Who. I know that you appreciate it. I've been standing in the pledge
Hello.
Hello. I've been standing in the pledge studio for more than 2 decades, and many of you I've known since you were kids, and you've grown up, and you've gotten married, and you're watching Doctor Who with your children now. How has this program endured on this station? With your support. So if you've been meaning to become a member, if you used to be a member, and somehow you just didn't get around to renewing your membership, now is the time. You need to get to the phone to make that all-important pledge call. Right now, where are we going? We're going to the phone. I hope you will. Being with Sylvester McCoy and TJ in Pittsburgh a couple of weeks ago was absolutely an incredible experience. It was a lot of fun, and I have to admit that Sylvester got me off my pins quite a bit. It was fun, but we had some very serious business right here at New Hampshire Public Television to do today. You heard TJ, you've heard me say that NHPTV is only one of 12 stations across the whole nation, and there used to be many, many more of them, that continue to broadcast Doctor Who. Quite frankly, this series is still in jeopardy. Let me give you some facts. Doctor Who is one of the most expensive special programs that the station goes out and has to acquire, which means pay for. The fans of Doctor Who are a very, very small, specialized audience, and that means, as always, that each and every one of us has to do our part. More than $8,000 is needed in the next couple of months to renew the rights to Doctor Who right here on NHPTV, and that means by March we need to raise that money. What can you do? I hope right now that you're going to go to your phone, take advantage of the wonderful brand new thank you gifts, but most important, make your voice heard to the programming department and to the folks that have to pay the bills here, that you want Doctor Who to continue right here on New Hampshire Public Television. Don't wait any longer. Do it right now.
You know, Elaine, when you talk about this collection, I mean, this is an unbelievable opportunity to have 4 videos that are going to be continuing off the marketplace.
Autographed.
By Sylvester himself.
McCoy. I know. These are collector's items. Only for very, very special people. But then the fans of Doctor Who are special. They have the power in the places that we're talking about tonight, in Cincinnati, in New Hampshire, in Pittsburgh, in Denver. You have had, Maryland, the power to keep Doctor Who on. You have the power in your hands, and we need to hear from you now.
How long have we been fans of this program? I started watching Doctor Who in 1978. You started pitching Doctor Who when it first came on public television in 1978. It's really public television that's taken us to a new level.
Absolutely, and many, many, many times I've stood in this studio and I've been saying what you've been saying. We need to raise the money to pay for the next year. And you know what? Call by call, member by member,
I'm going to show
we
you
have
this.
made those.
I'm going to do something here.
What are you going to do?
This is going to get the audio guys crazy.
What are you doing?
This is the depth of Doctor Who fandom. This is how
Can
committed
we?
to Doctor Who we are. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to try and experiment. Everybody's going to
Uh-oh.
National television.
I'm going to
Okay, blindfold me.
blindfold you.
Okay, ready? Okay, here we go.
All right.
Now, this is the depth of Doctor Who fandom, okay?
Yes.
So everybody knows I'm not reading anything. You can't see a teleprompter, right? There's no hidden teleprompter?
All right.
Okay. Robot, Ark in Space, Centauran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks, Revenge of the Cybermen, Terror of the Zygons, Planet of Evil, Pyramids of Mars, Android Invasion, Brady Morbius, Seeds of Doom, Mask of Man, Dragon, Hand of Fear, Deadly Assassin, Face of Evil, Robots of Death, Talons of Wing Chun, Horror of Fanglock, Invisible Enemy, Image of the Penthouse, Sunmakers, Underworld Invasion, Time, Rebus Operation, Pirate Planet, Stones of Blood, Android, the Tower, Power Core, Armageddon, Factor, Destiny of the Daleks, City of Death, Reach for the Pit, Nightmare of Eden, Horns of Nine, Leisure, Hyde, Megalith, Full Circle, State of Decay, Warriors, Gatekeepers, Truckin', Legopolis. Thank you. And those are just the Tom Baker episodes. And why do I know those episodes? Because I saw them on public television. Now we need your dollars. We need your support to make sure Doctor Who stays on public television. Iowa. Can you imagine Iowa without Doctor Who? Can you imagine the state of Maryland without Doctor Who?
Can you imagine New Hampshire
Without Doctor Who? Without the ability to see the seventh Doctor's episode. That's what we're doing here tonight. We're asking for your dollars. Cincinnati, where are your dollars right now? We want to keep Doctor Who on the air for another year in Cincinnati, in Iowa, in Denver, in Pittsburgh. But we need your dollars right now to make it happen. Come on, we're fans. You're a fan. Let's make sure the show stays on the air.
And not only will you make it happen, but you can get some wonderful thank yous along, brand new, because we haven't had any brand new ones in a long, long time.
This is something people have been waiting for. You see, this is the Edge of Destruction. First time it's on home video. 2 episodes.
I know.
The original pilot episode, plus all the unseen tapes.
Way, way back to 1963. Long, long time ago, a long time that Doctor Who has been on your public television station, made possible by member support. So come on, what are you waiting for? Because you need to stand up and be counted. It's the only way, not only is the dollars raised, but you send a strong signal to the programming department.
Got to pay for the show.
You let them know that, yes, you're willing to pay for the program that you get.
Elaine, we're both very qualified to talk about membership and what that means,
Yeah.
and how we need to look at the dollars that Doctor Who brings in, not just to pay for the program, but to support the broadcast of the program.
Absolutely.
We're paying the actors, we're paying the writers, we're paying the people that are involved with the broadcast and the licensing of the episode, we're paying the tape shipped over, and the transmission. All these things add up.
About, what did you say about, I know,
On average, it's
$250
per half hour on average for the country. And this is just to license the show. This doesn't include what it costs to get the tape shipped here. 4 episodes, typical Tom Baker story, put up on the big machines. You got to pay the operating costs. You got to pay the electric to be able to pay. All those things add up. We need your dollars to make sure it happens. Right now, let's go to the 7th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy back there. He's going to encourage you to join us.
I'm just speaking to Keith now on the phone. Say hello, Keith, to everybody. Hey. So this is Keith. He just pledged $98. That's very nice of Keith. And I'll just go over here now to this other one. Hang on a second. Can I just...
Yeah,
don't go away.
He's going to say hello to you.
Yes. Hello? Hello? Would you like to talk to Keith? Keith, just... Hello, what's your name?
That's Lisa.
Lisa, here's Keith. Just talk to each other. They might... It's Lisa and Keith. They're just... How to meet? There's meeting your telephone line across a Doctor Who pledge. Actually. Yeah. Oh, there's another... Keith, this is the... Actually. Oh, there's another... Can we do a threesome? Hello? Hello? We've got a third person here on the phone, and they'd like to talk to Lisa. And there we are. And you can all talk to each other. And they're all having a wonderful time here. And so just keep phoning. It was... Hello, yes, sorry. Hang on a minute. Oh, I've just dropped you. I hope I didn't give you a headache. Hello, are you still there? This is Keith. Oh, who's this?
McCoy is...
Oh, Jack Somerset, nice to meet you. Hello, Lisa. Have you gone?
Justin is here. Justin, you are a Doctor Who fan. Just moved to the Pittsburgh area. And
oh, good.
Joining tonight stations all around the country, Doctor Who fans. Now, I hear that you're from Oklahoma, and in Oklahoma they haven't had Doctor Who for a bunch of years.
That's right. We haven't had Doctor Who since the early 80s. I believe it was 1983. That's really went off the air.
So it doesn't support his public television station, the program goes away, and then it's not available. You can't see these classic episodes. But fortunately now, living in Pittsburgh, one of the stations, along with Denver, along with Maryland, along with Iowa tonight, showing their support, keeping the Doctor on the air. And that's what we're trying to do collectively. We're trying to keep Doctor Who on the air for another year here in Pittsburgh. That's why Sylvester McCoy is here.
That's great.
So what do you have to say to people out there to prevent Doctor Who from going away? What's the magic words to tell you right now to support us?
Call, please, pledge. I'm begging you. I'm working the phones here. He's working the phones here. We need your money. We need you to pledge. We need your support.
Okay, you heard it. Doctor Who fan, Doctor Who fan, Doctor Who here in the studio, the 7th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy.
We don't want to laugh. We want our money.
To show his support. Now, Sylvester, why is it important that people call right now and pledge to keep your episodes?
Because Doctor Who would die if it's not given support, financial support, and also PBS stations. New century.
Where else can you see Doctor Who and the Irish Tenors?
Exactly. Irish Tenors and Doctor Who on the same station. So support it. Big Jabers, Big Gurra, and the top of the morning to you, and the rest of the day to me. Oh, there's a phone. I better go and answer it.
Okay. Now, the number's on your screen. We're asking you tonight to support your public television station. Got to tell you, these things are going, and when they are gone, they are gone. The 4 VHS collection, autographed, signed by Sylvester McCoy, the 7th Doctor himself. When you join us as a member, the Time in the Reality collection will be yours. Time in the Money. A classic adventure. Particular tapes are being discontinued in America. They're not going to be available. You're not going to be able to go to your video store and find these anymore. These are gone. We've got the last remaining copies. We have them for public television. They will be autographed on front with Sylvester McCoy's autograph, supporting public television. $250, your pledge of support. The average cost of a Doctor Who episode across the country, $250. If you believe the program needs to stay on the air, then we need to hear from you. Let's go to Elaine.
And you can help with your membership at any level. For example, how about that membership at the $40 level? We've got a brand new paperback book, more than 300 pages. It's wonderful stories. It's called Trace Trips and Side. Authors who have written for the Doctor Who series over the years have their pieces in this book. It's a real neat one. We've got a bunch of new VHS tapes that haven't been available before that we're proud to offer to you at the $120 level. The Daleks, two wonderful VHS tapes at the $120 box set at the $120 level, and that includes The Chase, which is one of my favorite episodes, or Doctor Who, The Edge of Destruction, and the pilot episodes way back in 1963. So it doesn't matter at what level you become a member. What is important is that you do it now during this very short window of time. Call that number on the screen right now.
Now's the time to join us as a member of your public television station. Joining tonight, public television stations around the country: New Hampshire, Iowa, Denver, Maryland,
Cincinnati,
Pittsburgh. We are looking for your pledge of support. We have one simple goal here tonight. Doctor Who fans, keeping the program on the air on your station for another year. Asking you to pick up the telephone, and they're going to tell you about this. These are calling, and they're going to pick up the phone. Average cost of Doctor Who, $250 per half-hour episode. So you figure each story is 46 half hours.
That's what it's all about. Let's be serious.
But Sylvester will autograph this, and you'll pay to keep the Doctor on the air on your station.
Or if you prefer, we have a lot of other wonderful videos. But you know what? You can get this set, and how about an additional 120 videos? You can get the YouTube video upset, you can get back, kitten cooking call, and you can get the whole the operators, what other charge cards that we will be able to take. And yes, and again,
and you keep going.
Keep going.
This lady's wonderful. I mean, she can carry on speaking and giving you all of that spiel while having plastic spoons played all over her.
You can pay in installments. You can charge it in installments. Doesn't matter how you do it. What is important is that you do it. Yay!
Do it now.
Do it. Yay!
Do it now.
Let's
ready.
And I can calm down.
Okay, we're getting ready to go into the next Doctor Who episode, and it's your opportunity right now to the public television station, Dr. Make sure you can keep Dr. on the air. 1 minute remaining. These tapes.
I will.
Autographs.
I will. I'll sign them now. Because we've had pledges to get these tapes, and I was delighted to sign them.
Okay, they're being signed by the 7th Doctor himself for public television while they last. Very limited supply. What you're doing is supporting the Doctor. Any final words before we go to the next show?
They've been signed while I last as well. Because, you know, the sell-by date will come around for me one day. I hope not for a long time. But, you know, do pledge. It's wonderful. And the phones are ringing, but make them ring even more. It's lovely to hear that sound. And it's lovely to hear you on the phone, phoning in and helping Doctor Who stay on PBS station.
Okay. America, that's what it's all about. Friends holding hands. Friends that believe the TARDIS needs to stay materialized. We believe it needs to stay on this public television station, but to make sure it happens, we need you. We need your dollars. We need your pledge. Pick up the phone right now. Make a pledge. Keep the Doctor on the air.